All right. Welcome to the Peace Talk, Life from Every Walk podcast. I'm your host, LS. And what I want to talk about, honestly, is just a man's peace, but not just a man's peace. I want to talk about just peace in general because I don't want to make this gender based, but I do want, you guys to understand, that I can only speak from a man's point of view, So I want you to know peace. It isn't just a man's story. It's everyone's journey. So with that being said, I want let me get all the bullshit out the way and let y'all know. My name LS. I'm Rochelle's son. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't rocking with it, then this what you can do. That direction. Straight like that. So anyhow, I want to talk about accountability, because I'm a firm believer in owning up to whatever it is I need to own up to, because I value myself as a king. I'm strict, I'm stern, and I'm uncompromising, but at the same time, um, I value myself, you know, as a king. And when it comes to peace, and it's hard to sustain peace if a person ain't being accountable. You know what I mean? And I'm the type of individual who I'm going to protect my peace. And I will remove you from my 360, or I tear my ass and keep it moving myself if you can't hold yourself accountable, cuz I'm not living in anybody's world where they shit don't stink, where they don't own up to whatever it is, when they deflect, or they gaslight, they reach, they move the goalposts. It's like, man, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta hold yourself accountable. It's just that simple. And say you sorry, apologize. What's so hard about saying you sorry? Especially if that individual informing you that you hurt them. If you really care, then what you should do is figure out what it is that you did to hurt them, hold yourself accountable, take responsibility, apologize, say why you're apologizing, and come up with what I want to say. Come up with a solution to where more than likely, whatever it is you apologize for, you won't have to apologize for it again, because you understand how much it hurt that individual, and you don't want them to feel that way anymore. Because honestly, if you really care about that person and you really connected with them, when they hurt, you feel it just as much as they do. So yeah, I think we living in a day where we so comfortable, you know, we so comfortable with a person, What happened to trying to win that person over every day? Imagine if you did that. You remember what you did when you was first, feeling that person, when you was first trying to get them to notice you, when you was first trying to, you know, get y'all to become an item. Get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Get back to that. Do that. I'm spontaneous, me personally. Like, I'll pop up. And it's not because I'm insecure. That's not why I'll pop up. I'll pop up because I want you to know that you was on my mind so much that I wanted to come and show you how much you was running through my temple. um, but don't get it fucked up. My name LS. I'm Rochelle's son. Say you sorry. Or move around. The fuck? I'm not finna deal with an individual who you tell them that they did something. And then they want to say to you, oh, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. What you mean you sorry? Hey, hold on. Hey, I almost crashed out right there. All right, let me. Hey, you sorry that I feel that way. Is that right? Is that right? Or they hit you with a, or they hit you with something like, well, since you know, put it that way, well, since you feel that way, you know, like, hold on, what you mean since I feel that way? Like, you think I woke up feeling like this? You think I just made myself feel like this? Okay, cool. You must not know what love is. Because love is me giving you, love is me becoming vulnerable and giving you control of my emotions. So, what you mean? You sorry that I feel that way, as if you ain't have a hand in why I feel this way. Like, what? I was just doing all fine and dandy until you came around with that bullshit. Now I'm feeling some type of way because I love you and you got the power to get control of my emotions. But let you just be, let you just be just anybody else. What? My name LS. I'm Rochelle's son. I'm gonna tell you just like this. With the other hand, that direction. Move around. Get out my 360. My 360 is my circle. Move around. Like straight up. COVID-19, 6 feet. Back up. Move around. Nah, for real. Man, look. But I'm about peace. Like for real. And if you interrupt my peace, then yeah, you get that type of energy. You know, I don't want to crash out on nobody because let's just be honest. I don't love everybody. It's hard for me to love, period. So yeah, good luck with getting control of my emotions. You know, like good luck with that, cause yeah, I'm not the one. Um, you know, like I used to be. Don't get it twisted. Like I used to be wild. I used to be reckless. Nah, facts. I used to be. But that I mean, look, I I love to say, no, you know what? Forget all that. I know me. Don't nobody know me. A doctor don't know me. I don't even go to doctors. Like, man, that's a whole nother subject. Like, as far as a doctor and man, look, I'm a firm believer in they took a secret oath not to protect us, but to keep money coming to that motherfucker, to keep us needing medication and all that. Like, man, I promise you, so many of them tests be false, but they put positivity to it. Fear mongering got you thinking that you got something that you. I mean, maybe that you don't even got, or you got something that is really can be cured, or you really can fix it if you just change your diet. I mean, if you know, you know. Fast. I'm gonna tell you just like this, and I mean it. I'm gonna tell you just like this. If I ever go to a hospital, a doctor, whoever, I don't go to them because I don't believe in them. You know, I believe in natural healing. You know what I'm saying? But if I ever do, and they tell me I got any type of man-made disease, like the fuck, like if you know, you know. I'm gonna fast, and I'm gonna change my diet, and I'm going, how can I put this? I'm going to improve my chances of getting back to me, getting back healthy. You feel me? My name LS. I'm Rochelle's son. What you mean? I ain't you. You can't just tell me anything and think I'm going for it. Like who? Oh, okay. You said what? Oh, okay. Good luck with that. Nah, for real. Cause man, look, there's certain things, and then there's certain things. Everything ain't the thing. But once you find it, once you got it, what? Pat yourself on the back. Because if you know, you know. All of us ain't woke. If you know, you know. Oh, you thought I was done talking about accountability? I mean, a man's peace can't survive in a relationship, friendship, or around family. You know, where accountability is lacking or where accountability is one sided. You know? But that's vice versa. You know, so today we're gonna confront the hard truth. Okay? That many of us, yep, men and women, both, yeah, we struggle with the words I was wrong or I'm sorry. You know. So how do we protect our peace in a world where accountability feels optional? Like the fuck? Because to me, that's like picking and choosing when you want to own up to your shit. Picking and choosing when you want to say you sorry. Man, yeah, I'm not. I'm not with none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, picture this. Picture you in a disagreement, and you've both, you know what I'm saying, brought your truth to the table. You know what I'm saying? Cool, calm, and collected. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no yelling, wasn't no arguing, and none of that. Y'all both brought y'all truth to the table. But instead of ownership, you met with, why are you bringing this up now? Or, are you serious? You do stuff too. You hear both of those tones, not yelling, not arguing, or nothing. Or, what about this one? Even worse. They just looking at you. Silent treatment. You know? And that's, you know, like I'm a firm believer in, I want you to listen to me with the intent to understand. But when you listen to me as if you listening to me with the intent to understand, but then you just go silent, but you just looking at me, you still being a bitch towards me. Like, but I ain't gonna call you a bitch. I'm just gonna say, yo dog ass. Like, I'm dead serious. I ain't gonna call you no bitch. But if you know, you know. So I'm gonna say, damn, since your dog ass wanna act like that towards me, let me tear my ass. Let me get out your 360. Let me move around. Cause I will. What? Pardon my back. I'll walk smooth away. For real. I know how to protect my peace. I promise you I do. I know how to protect my peace. You know, and, you know, let's be real. You know, this is gaslighting 101. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they, why are you bringing this up now? You do stuff too. Or silent treatment. That's gaslighting 101. That ain't accountability. It don't matter what tone they say it in. It's not accountability. You know, and it happens in both directions. But today we talking about it from a man's perspective because I'm a man, so yeah. But I'm not here to bash women. That's not what I do. That's not what this podcast is about. I don't bash women, okay? It's about calling out behavior that robs both parties of a real connection, of a real, true connection. Deflecting, shame, blame, shame shifting, weaponizing past trauma, using that, all these things, these tactics block growth. Like, I definitely don't want to keep on hearing about yesterday. Like, I don't want to keep hearing about last month. Excuse me. I don't want to keep hearing about last year. Like, how we gonna move forward now and tomorrow? Oh, okay. Man, let's be honest. Too many men suffer in silence because they're expected to be peacekeepers, not the truth tellers. We suffer in silence because we expected to be the peacekeepers and not the truth tellers. Shit. Oh man. Oh man. All right, so y'all hold that thought. I need to go and get a lighter because I'm about to get intimate with y'all. You know what? Before I go get the lighter, you know what? I'm gonna roll up another one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no worries. We gonna keep it moving. We gonna keep it moving. All right. So I'm gonna roll up another one. All right. So saying I'm sorry is not a weakness. It's power. It's emotional maturity. I'm talking about. I say I'm sorry so quick if I'm in the wrong because it's simply the right thing to do. And before and while whoever's holding me accountable, don't worry. Don't let it worry you. I'm already holding myself accountable. Always. Always. So saying I'm sorry, it's not a weakness. It's power. It's emotional maturity. It's real love. Whether it's romantic, platonic, or family. So ask yourself, have you ever apologized when you were wrong? Even if the other person didn't? Because the truth is, apologizing clears your soul. Like when I apologize, it don't always. No, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. When I do apologize, it don't just be for that person. It be for me too. Like literally, it be for me too. You know what I'm saying? So, um, it clears my soul, and it'll clear your soul too. Apologizing. Uh, it returns your peace. I mean, it returns mine. And if you ever had someone apologize to you from the heart, I mean, from the heart, shit, damn near make you cry. Damn near make you stop in your tracks and be like, damn, I ain't even expect that from you. But if you ever had somebody apologize to you from the heart, you know how healing it is. You know how good it feels. You know how it make you feel. It make you feel like they care, like for real. But let's flip the question. When was the last time you apologized and meant it? Because accountability is not gendered. It's human. When was the last time you apologized? We flipping the switch. When was the last time you apologized? Because accountability is not gendered. It's human, meaning man, woman. Man, woman, a child. Apologize. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get it right. I'm trying to get it right. I'm trying to get it right. All right. You know what? A man's peace is earned. It's not given. Man, I keep on. Trust me, I'm getting them. I'm getting them. I'm dropping the buds, but I'm getting them. But anyhow, um, a man's peace. You know what? A man doesn't find peace. He builds it. You know, as I was saying, a man's peace is earned. It's not given. Um, I mean, I'm a firm believer in this, and I know this. You know, I know this. I'm a man after all. You know, and every time a man chooses honesty over ego, you know what? No, I'm gonna put it to you like this: a man doesn't find peace; he builds it. Every time he chooses honesty over ego, every time he sets a boundary, every time he walks away from gaslighting or toxic silence, somebody being nonchalant too. Don't forget about that one. You know, if a man avoids accountability, and you know, not just a man, if a woman, you know, this is vice versa too. You know, if a man avoids accountability, he's just as broken as the one who blames everyone else. Think about it. If you avoid accountability, you just as broken. You know what I'm saying? You just as broken. Place the blame on yourself. Own up to it. Um, but when a man takes ownership, but when you know what, not just a man, but when a man or a woman takes ownership and demands it from others, that's when they become untouchable. Because peace starts with self-respect. Did you hear? I don't think you did. Well, I bet you heard this. Mm-hmm. My name LS. I'm Rochelle's son. Facts. All right. So, to every listener, look in the mirror. Do I got a mirror? You know what? I got a mirror. Oh, no. Put my man back up. Right. Got a mirror. Or a mirror right here. Got a mirror. I got a mirror. I'm looking in it. I got a mirror. I'm looking in it. All right. To every listener, look in the mirror. You know, I just had one. I looked in it. Look in the mirror. Are you apologizing when needed? Oh, that was a question for you to answer. You can go ahead and put that in the comment. Are you apologizing when needed? And let me let you know what I mean by that. Apologizing when needed is real simple. Whenever it's time for you to own your role, that's when it's time to apologize. And are you apologizing? Are you owning it? You know if you did something wrong to somebody. Let's just be real. And if you're dealing with a person who they always tell you that you hurt yourself, that they didn't do nothing to you, yeah, it might be time for you to move around. You know what I'm saying? But to every listener, look in the mirror. Are you apologizing when needed? Are you owning your role? Are you letting pride steal your peace? Are you letting pride steal your peace? Let's normalize saying I was wrong instead of always saying I ain't do nothing to you, or you always saying I did this or I did that. You always nagging. Let's normalize saying I was wrong. Let's stop excusing bad behavior with that's just how I am or I said what I said. Oh my God. Let's grow up. And let's level up. That's what I challenge. I challenge you to grow up and level up. Because peace doesn't come to those who blame. It comes to those who build. Peace doesn't come to those who blame. It comes to those who build. This was Peace Talk. Life from every walk. Where peace isn't passive, it's powerful. Follow, share, and be part of the conversation. Next episode, we're going deeper into what disrespect really looks like and how one act like spitting on somebody could be more violent than we think. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. And until next time, shalom.